waiting. Sarah Wendy is going to join us and is going to sing with us. But for now, I really invite, if you've arrived, we've all arrived, let's give ourselves 5 minutes of reflection, of just thinking about our week. Some of us have had harder weeks than others. What things have happened? What thoughts have been unleashed for you, or emotions? Just take a moment right now to just let go of the week, and then at 6:30 we will greet each other with Shalom Aleichem. But for now, just take a moment for yourself. Hmm? We're just taking one more minute just of reflection before we come in with Shalom Aleichem together. So Shalom Aleichem is on page 76. And if you have a Shabbat resold, maybe someone near you will find the beginning of the service with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nila Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim Kadosh Baruch Hu. Seitchem LeShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So bringing whatever this week has been for us, being able to leave behind the things we're worrying about and just come together, for all of us to be together tonight, to be able to light candles together. So we haven't asked anyone particular, but really I want to suggest that we stand together, and that those that would like to come forward and help us light candles do so. to be able to have that moment with the candles at the front of the sanctuary. And I'm going to give us a moment of reflection so that Sarah Wendy has a moment to breathe after having cycled quite a distance to get here. So we're going to stand, we're going to light candles, we're going to set whatever intention you need to for your candles tonight. If you're using Sidor Lev Chadash, we're on page 75. If you are using Shabbat Resold, which I don't have in front of me, is it page 4 or 5? Emma, can you see where candles are? 5. So feel free to just use whichever Sidor you want. Let's light candles. Maybe Sarah, you'll come and help us, and it's always such like a treat for you of juggling, looking after your parents, and anyone else want to come and light candles with us. And for those of you at home, this is your moment. Maybe you're in the garden. I know we would all be if we could be, to be in the garden, light candles, get wherever you need to be, so that we bring Shabbat in for each other. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Good to see you here. We're going to go straight to Lahadodi. We are on page 91. Actually, Sarah, when did we do Miss Moshe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Miss Moshe on page 89. And then we will move to Lahadodi. If you're using Resold, Resold also has Miss Moshe, and you can find that on page 7. Let's sit down for Miss Moshe. Just getting an extra prayer book.
I think I'm in the right place. Yeah.
Yeah.
מזמור ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר עזתך, ואמונתך באלוהות. יעשו ועלינבל, עלי היגיון בחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Where's the next verse? אני אדוני בתועלך, במעשה ידיך, מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון.
So we move to Lahadodi, welcoming each other, welcoming Shabbat. We're on page 91 or page 8 or thereabouts. To be able to sing Lahadodi, stand if you want to greet Shabbat fully at the door, so that we face the door and any newcomers who arrive. But we just are taught to really try and anthropomorphize what Shabbat can be for us. And even as progressive Jews who really keep Shabbat in a slightly different, lighter way, there's still something so profound, so powerful about this moment of creating a bookend to the week that we've had and being in synagogue and being with each other. So Lecha Dodi.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nechabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nechabela. Shamo v'zachor b'dibor echad, Yishmi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. L'Shemo tiferet b'letfilah. Lecha dodi, lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'necha, כי מקור הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד עדי אלי יגילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצורה, תוך אמונה עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
So let's call each other to prayer now, having welcomed each other and welcome Shabbat. The Baruch Hu comes straight after the Lecha Dodi.
Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Lai 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 lai. Baruch hu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach. Hamevorach leolam vaed. Hamevorach, hamevorach leolam vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. And then together let's sing Ahavat Olam, that talks of love that flows through our community, in our households, in our connections.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו למדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו, בשוכבנו ובקומנו, נשיח בחוקיך, ונזמח בדברי תורתך, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ואורך ימינו, ובהם נהגה יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ואהבת אל תסור ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
So stand, sit, whatever feels right for you for our watchword of faith. Sometimes we want to stand for the tribute and the honor. Sometimes we want to sit for the silence and the closeness. And just to get yourself in that position of listening, of feeling at one with the rest of the community, and being able to channel that love that we are commanded to. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod, Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed.
Vahavta et Adonai Elohecha, b'chol levavecha, u'v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol me'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher anochi metzavcha hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'v'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shoftecha uv'kumecha, u'kshatam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot beinenecha, u'katavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. I want to offer the translation today. Feel free to sit if you want for it, and we will sing Laman Tiskaru together after. You shall love the eternal one your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. Let these words which I command you this day be always in your heart. Teach them diligently to your children and other people's children. Speak of them in your home, on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand. Let them be like frontlets between your eyes. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני Elohim.
So then, full of joy, we sang together at that moment of the song of the sea, at the sea of reeds, and we sang the words of Micha Mocha Be'elim Adonai.
Okay, if I chant it, I don't really know one of the songs for it. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
So as we offer our evening prayer for peace, for shalom bayit, for a kindness to each other, to ourselves, we talk of being shielded from sickness and war, famine and distress, and to keep us from wrongdoing, and yet we know it's an impossibility to be shielded from all distress. So we offer this evening prayer for peace in the more intimate way as we sing together.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechaim.
Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol yoshvei tevel. We praise you, O God. May your sheltering peace descend on us and all who dwell on earth. So as we stand for the tefillah, page 97, and if you are following with the Resold Siddur, it's around page 17. We think particularly as we do so, directing our thoughts, our prayers with a kavanah, particularly for the families of hostages, those who are waiting for their loved ones to return, those who just want the peace of burial and to be able to bring them home for a safe and sacred burial, those families who already know what they've lost and are mourning. This is our time as we offer that blessing, Matir Asurim, the one who frees the captive, that we hold these families very closely, and that from one Jewish community to another, we feel those ties and connections. Let's stand as we prepare ourselves, as we open our lips, that our mouths may declare your praise.
Do you want the 99 eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Ananana Adonai, Ananana Svatai Tiftach, Ananana Ufi Yagid, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha, Ananana Adonai, Ananana Svatai Tiftach, Ananana Ufi Yagid, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha, Ananana Adonai, Ananana Svatai Tiftach, Ananana Ufi Yagid, Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu. Chant, Sarah Wendy.
Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Koneh Hakol, v'Zocher Hasei Avot v'Imot, ומביא גאולה לפני בניכם למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים והופך עולים, ומתיר אסורים. ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך. מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
קדוש אתה ונורא שמך ואין לנו אלוה מבלעדיך. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. And as we mark Shabbat and sing Vashamru together,
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עושה אדוני, עושה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Baruch atah Adonai Makadesh HaShabbat. Eternal God, be gracious to your people Israel. In your love, accept their prayers. May our worship now and always be acceptable in your sight. We praise you, O God, whom alone we worship in reverence. And as we go into the penultimate paragraph of the Tefillah, of the Amidah, Modim Anachnu Lach really uses that word, Todah, Modim. It means to give thanks, to offer gratitude, to express, even quietly in our own hearts, appreciation. And I'm really conscious that the Andrews family are mourning Jonathan tonight. And I am sure that you, all of you, have your own different pieces of gratitude, appreciation for all that he was in his charismatic way as a loving member of your family. So I invite all of us, whoever in our lives we feel particular gratitude for, that we channel that thought as we offer these words in Hebrew or English. I'm going to offer it in Hebrew for us, but feel free to offer it quietly in English as well. Modim anachnu lach, she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzur chayenu magen yishenu, ata hu l'dor v'dor. Nodeh lecha nsaper tehilatecha, al hayenu hamsurim biyadecha, ve'al nishmotenu hapekudot lach. Ve'al nisecha shebachol yom imanu, ועל נפלותיך וטובותיך, שבכל עת ערב ובוקר וצהריים. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך, ולך נאה להודות. So when we thank and praise for our lives, we end with these words. We praise you, O God, source of goodness, to whom our thanks are due. And we offer together Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael. V'tanedu b'chosha b'shmotecha. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Baruch atah Adonai, Osei HaShalom. So just a moment of reflection before I hand out tonight angel cards. I feel we haven't done them for a while, and I want to give everyone a blessing for their Shabbat. The aim is to put your hand inside this pack and let your hand draw out the angel card that you need. And the question we will all ask ourselves, the words are written in Hebrew, in English, and in transliteration. And the question we will ask ourselves is, do we have this in abundance, or do we need this blessing more? So, and we'll have a chance at the end of the service to share what each of us got. And really, it often depends the mood that you've arrived, what this week has been. If you've sustained sadness and tragedy, if it has been an easier week, if you are pleased to have got to the end of it, whatever this week is for you, you will take one of these cards. And this week's parasha, I can't resist speaking to. Parashat Pinchas begins with very harsh story of an Israelite man and a non-Israelite woman as a romantic couple and punished for being so. But it goes on to something extraordinary. And Pinchas was the name of the man, and that's why the portion takes his name. But within this portion is the daughters of Zelophehad. I always hope that a B'nai Mitzvah, Sarah got it. I always hope, the only one of your children I did not do their Bat Mitzvah, Bar Mitzvah, is these 5 daughters whose father has died, and there is no son. And they petition Moses to be able to inherit not only their father's goods and their father's, we discussed this week in our Torah study class, land was less of an issue as they were journeying through the desert, but certainly possessions and wealth, but even more so his name. And these 5 daughters, and we don't always get female characters in Torah being named in this way. Not only are they named, but we see the feminine conjugation of the verb again and again. And then this extraordinary response, Moses takes the conundrum straight to God, as he often does, and God responds by saying this word, ken, but not Zelophehad. What does the word ken mean in Hebrew? It means yes, they are right, ken. And I always think, when you get these tiny moments in Torah that hint towards the fact that progress, moving forward, and change was always meant to be our way as Jews. Obviously, Jewish is anachronistic to project onto the families in Torah. It's a word that comes much later. But this is our destiny and our legacy, that change is always possible. And so I always feel that when our young people and the extraordinary service many of you witness for our Kabbalat Torah are looking, our confirmation class, are looking towards what the future of their Jewish community, of their Jewish people, of their Judaism offers. And that in our own personal lives, as well as that, within our Jewish community, the change, movement, progress is always there ready for us. So as you go into your silent prayer, I will pass around this. Just take out a card and go back as we take a moment of reflection. In my household, everyone cheats by taking it out, swapping. They don't like the word, but obviously I can trust you not to do that. So let your hands do the choosing and pass to the person next to you, and then you'll be able to hand them back to me at Kiddush. We'll just see the cards come to the other side before we come out. How are they doing? Once they get to Michael, we'll come back together. Yihu l'ratzon. Is there swapping happening?
Yihu l'ratzon imrei fi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'goali Adonai tzuri v'goali u'leratzon imrei fi v'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai tzuri v'goali Adonai tzuri v'goali Oseh shalom bimromav Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol bnei Adam Oseh shalom bimromav Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol bnei Adam Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Thank you so much, Sarah Wendy. So let's go. Do I presume most people have a resold Siddur near them, or maybe not? But I am going to read, instead of Aleinu, on page 25, the most extraordinary poem by Claudia Gould from Brighton and Hove Liberal Synagogue. And we met her when we went for an outing, as an FPS outing, to Brighton Liberal Synagogue. And really the words are wonderful. Aleinu challenges us to think about God, whatever that means for each one of us. So I'm going to invite us to stand if you're able and comfortable, and to follow if you have the Siddur. If you don't worry. The words of Al Cain. Therefore, we hope that once upon a time to come, you, O beautiful and terrible, will fill our eyes. We will see we have made gods of things as dead as logs. Then, laughing at our blunder, we will chop them into kindling size, fire them and warm our cold hearts around the blaze. Cruelty will be turned away from pain. Greed will be sated, arrogance abashed, and hate will drown in tears and tenderness. Then we will hold our breath, which comes from you, and set to mend the broken world, to tend the wounded world. We will know that whenever we have turned like a flower to the light, all the times we will turning to you. We will hear that all the names we had for maker, saver, lover, source were one name. All along we were calling you. Soon and forever we will know your name and remember your voice, surprised by recognition as a homecoming having been long away. We will blink into the light and live happily ever and ever after. Leolam va'ed. V'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz.
Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad.
We turn to Kaddish. And this week we think particularly of the deaths that have fallen in our community this week. We particularly think of Jonathan Rappaport, brother of Anne, brother-in-law of Anthony, uncle of Sam, Ben and Rachel, and beloved friend of many others, I am sure. Zichrono livracha, may his memory be for a blessing. We think also of Sheila Cooper, mother of Simon Cooper. Zichrona livracha, may her memory be for a blessing, and may Simon be a little comforted in her death. And I know Simon will come and join us on a Friday night to feel the comfort of his congregation. We remember also the yahrzeits, the anniversaries of death that fall this Shabbat. Darlene Roper, mother of Robin Heller. Lou Lewis, father of David Lewis. Michael Silver, husband of Gloria Silver, father of Sharon Silvermeyer. And Louis Hellner, father of Rabbi Frank Hellner. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. And may those who are offering Kaddish now be comforted just a little in their loss as their community joins them. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, b'yalma divrach yotei v'yamlich malchutei, b'hayachon v'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'agala v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam amel maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach yitpa'av v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithada v'yitale v'yitalal shebei kedusha brichu leila min kol berchata v'shirata tushpachata v'nechemata Da'amiram bi'ama v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shamaya. V'hayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Ose shalom b'imromav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol b'nei Adam v'imru amen. So, as Sarah Wendy chooses what we might end our service with, and I think Ruti and Ian are bringing in Kiddush, but we're going to make sure you tell us your card as well. Let's just all share what our card is. So I'm going to start with you, David.
That's very difficult because I've got a blank one.
Are you sure?
It really is. It's blank.
Choose your own adventure.
You can choose.
Just
What
to
do you
remind
need,
us-
David?
just to remind
What do
us
you need?
How lucky we are, all of us are, to be living in a country where we have enough to eat and enough. You know, we have everything that we need to live a free and happy life, and remember how lucky we are.
Yeah, thank you. Emma?
And I've got sacredness, which I must say I am struggling with. But I think maybe what you've just said can...
Well, maybe you need a dose of sacredness, and that's what your card is giving you. I'm going to make sure that the little bag comes round. I don't know where it's made, where it's got to, and then people can pop their cards in as they share what they are. Anne? Yeah, I'm sure gratitude for Jonathan. Yeah, I'm so glad you're all here tonight. He lived here. Okay. So his spirit is very much, I remember him at the bar and bat mitzvah of everyone. So I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Yeah, brave. Rachel. Do you have a lot of it? Do you need it? Very good.
I got wholeness. I'm not sure.
It's hard to decide for yourself whether you have a lot or not. It can be a private response.
Yes, I have wholeness.
Nice. Anthony?
Friendship.
Nice. I've apparently just put myself on mute. Okay, right. Shout if you can, otherwise I'll repeat it so we all know. Guy?
I've got Kahila, which is a shared community, because I've got a Friday night dinner for new members this evening.
Very
I'll be
nice.
leaving shortly for.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go. Shall we go? Yeah, let's go, Dharma. Yeah,
I have memory.
good. Good memories. Your memory working.
I have to think about it.
Yeah, fair enough. You have to remember it, yeah. Thelma?
I've got compassion.
Oh, I think you have a lot.
I'm not sure, but definitely more.
Sarah?
Strength. I hate to say it, but we had a very bad anti-Semitic experience this week, and so we need more strength to fight the level of anti-Semitism which has become so apparent among the middle class elsewhere.
Wow, thank you, Sarah. Stephanie?
I have faith, which I'm very grateful for. It's a good thing.
Nice. Jessica, Anthony's late choosing, so I'm going to let you.
Before you,
Yes.
I have simcha, joy, which I have and I need both.
And your daughter's Hebrew name is Simcha, and we celebrated her bat mitzvah last week. Okay. Anthony, have you got one yet?
Yes, I've got one. Comfort. I have comfort. I think it's a good weekend for me to relax.
Wishing you comfort. Michael. You didn't get? Okay. Oh, you're getting it. You have to choose. No one is released. Scott?
I got the light, which I think
It's your blessing for this weekend. Delight. Great. Beverly.
I've got life.
That is reinforcing, if ever that blessing was speaking to you. Okay. Shall we back up to Sylvia and Michael and David?
I'm afraid I got a copy. I've got compassion as well. So you join me.
Michael and Dalma have compassion. David? They're quite difficult to read, I know. Community again? Community again. Yeah, and oh my gosh, the blessing you bring us that people from home can be at our services, that never stops being a blessing.
There's a tiny Passover frog in here.
Yes, there is.
I wish I had picked, but I got enjoyment, Hana'a, and lots of pictures of food. I'm looking forward to dinner tonight.
Lou.
I got growth. There are pictures of very young people, but I can attest that one has to struggle with knotty things at any age of life. So yeah.
So you can grow.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Lou. I'm realising Sarah, Wendy and I don't have, so if anyone wants to throw the bag at us. Bobby?
I've got to repeat as well. I got patience, which is something I read a very large
Okay.
I've got Bayet home. My home's quite quiet at the moment because my partner is very noisy and my older son are away at the moment. It feels very different.
So it's just you and Aaron at home. Ruti?
I've got healing, which is, I can always do with a bit more healing.
Absolutely. Who says no to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Ian?
Oh, yeah, I had Shefa, plenty. And yeah, we have a fig tree I planted 15 years ago. And this year really has given figs.
Plenty of figs.
We can attest to that. At Torah class on Wednesday, oh my gosh, there was an abundance of figs. It was, and beautiful figs. Sarah, Wendy?
I have chokhmah, wisdom.
Oh.
Which, can you ever have enough?
No.
You can always have more of that.
No. And I got, and it's very funny, there is a interloper in my angel cards, the one that doesn't have Hebrew on it. And I got support, and an angel is helping another angel over a wall. So I quite like having that. I often get responsibility, and that really is a drag, right? So support is nice. Okay, thank you so much for being here in person. And those of you at home, sorry we couldn't give you the angel cards. We'll think of a way of doing that. So we're going to end our service tonight
Hine Matov
with Hine Matov. So those of you who got Kehila community, reminding ourselves we are all together.
If you feel compelled to engage in the round, please do so.
I'm just seeing if it is in this book.
I don't think it's in Shabbat Resold, but it's in the other one somewhere.
But the words are very easy. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim
Page
or achot
194.
gam yachad 194.
Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim 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 shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. A reminder to find someone you don't recognize, say Shabbat Shalom to them as Kiddush is coming out. May that be the first person you say Shabbat Shalom to, ahead of someone you are making a beeline to. And as always, help putting the chairs away. Thank you so much.